Okay, let's take a look at Kaspa, because I think that Kaspa could be getting a Binance listing any day now. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that, and then at the end of the video I'm going to talk about my new meme coin. So to begin with, we'll look at the Kaspa chart. There's not really too much to say about the Kaspa chart other than we've got a strong support level here at around about 10 cents, all the way back here last year with the Binance futures listing. It came up to this level, rejected off of it as a resistance before breaking through it and then coming back down and bottoming out at this level as a support, right? And then ever since then we have just touched this level with a wick twice. Okay, so this is obviously a strong support that's unlikely to break. And so right now we're just kind of going sideways slightly above this support level at around about 12 cents, and we're probably going to continue to just go sideways until we get the next big catalyst for Kaspa, right? Which would be obviously the altcoin season is the biggest catalyst, and then smart contracts, which is due to come in the summertime this year, and then obviously the listings such as the Binance listing, Coinbase listing, Robinhood listing, and the Crypto.com listing. Okay, maybe there's another couple as well that I don't know about. So yeah, the risk to rewards looking pretty good. It's just kind of hovering slightly above the support level here, so it's unlikely to go down below this, so there's not too much downside on Kaspa. It's holding up pretty well against the rest of the market. The rest of the market's having a pullback right now. Kaspa's just kind of going sideways. So yeah, there's not too much downside really. Obviously there's always potential, there's always a risk that you take that it could, you know, but yeah, probably not. So yeah, minimal downside and huge upside. There's plenty of upside left, you know. It's hard to know where exactly it could go, but yeah, there's plenty of upside potential left in Kaspa. So it's a good safe investment for a crypto, right? So yeah, and I think it's going to be getting Binance imminently, because they posted this, right, not too long ago. They posted this Binance rewards thing, right, that ended on the 27th of January. Okay, and if you come down here, it says rewards will be distributed within 14 working days after the end of the promotion period. So 14 working days after 27th of January would actually land on Valentine's Day, which is quite funny. Maybe it's a reward for people to be married, for people being married to their Kaspa bags, you know. So yeah, maybe it's like an inside joke with Binance or something like that, I don't know. Or maybe it'll be the 10th of February because crypto is 24/7, right? So maybe it'll be the 10th of February because 14 working days, if it's 24/7, it would land on the 10th of February. So Binance could be listed at around about this time, okay? And if you look back on the chart again, it's actually quite funny because this big pump here was actually around about that time. If you look here, look, 10th of February was here. Basically this flag here, this like bull flag, this kind of bull flag area here was, look, 10th of February and 14th of February was here. So yeah, that could have been Binance buying again. This could have been Binance. This could have been Binance, or this could have been a mixture of Binance and Kraken buying up, and this could have been the same thing. This could have been Binance and Kraken buying up together, you know. Like one of the legs here could have been Binance, and then the next leg Kraken, and then again here one of them was Kraken and the next one's Binance. I don't know, something like that. So anyway, so Kaspa futures on Binance was listed here. So exactly a year later, maybe they list spot. Okay, so that's another area of confluence that works. Okay, and they keep on putting out hints lately at around about this time around about the time that this lands on, they're putting out these weird hints, right? So they put out this tweet on X trading symphonies, hitting all the right notes. Now, you might not think this has anything to do with Kaspa, but if you actually look into it, so this is like a musician thingy, okay? And the Crescendo hard fork, which is an upgrade that Kaspa's doing, is, here look, it says end of March 2025 mainnet, okay? And if you look at this, there's actually loads of musicians here in the background in an orchestra, okay? And crescendo is actually a musical term, apparently. So yeah, they're putting out this post, and this crescendo hard fork for Kaspa is coming out pretty soon. So this does obviously relate to this, okay? And not long ago, before this post that they did here, they also did some other posts that I made a video about here. I'll just show you. So the first one here, they posted on Binance Square, they posted, what is the blockchain trilemma? They're talking about the blockchain trilemma, which obviously Kaspa solves the blockchain trilemma, okay? So yeah, this is another just random post that Binance are putting out that could relate to Kaspa, okay? And they also put another post out here. You know, they had like Michael Sutton, which is a developer for Kaspa. He's wearing one of these hats, right? And around about the time that he put this picture out, they like Binance posted this: how long do you have to stare before the moon gives you answers? And it's just a picture of a chart with this hat that's the same as the hat as he's wearing, right? So that's just another thing that relates to Kaspa. So they're throwing out hints left, right, and centre, and it's around about the same time as this, as they posted this promotion thingy for the miners, okay? So yeah, this is, all of these stars are kind of aligning, right? Everything's pointing to a Binance listing pretty soon, and because this says that they're gonna release the funds to the funding wallet, right? It says users will be able to log in and see the rewards in the funding wallet. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's definitely going to be listed, because the miners can still see their rewards in the funding wallet, right? But it's just there's a good chance, right? Everything's just lining up. If it was just this by itself, there's less chance. But with all of these posts happening now, at around about the same time as this coincides with, there's just a lot of confluence. There's a lot of confluence going on. So I think Binance will probably be listing Kaspa pretty soon. If it's not at around about this time, I still think it will happen pretty soon. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about with Kaspa, really. And the meme coin that I bought was PopCat. So PopCat's had a huge correction, right, from the previous all-time high, which was around $2, all the way down to 23 cents right now, right? So just to get back up to the previous all-time high, that's already not far a 10x on your money, right? So that's a pretty good return on your investment right there, and I think it could go back to the previous all-time high quite easily, right? And I think it could go way higher once we get the peak of the bull run, once we get the meme coins taking off again, because meme coins have had, obviously the entire market's had a pullback recently, and especially meme coins, because meme coins were quite hot, and now the meme coins are just kind of cooling down, right? And the rest of the market's on a pullback as well right now. But PopCat's had an extra large pullback, I think due to Toshi has basically taken out a lot of the liquidity, because PopCat was the largest cat coin, okay? But now that Toshi's been listed on Coinbase, now Toshi's the largest cat coin. So I think a lot of the monies came out of PopCat and moved into Toshi, basically. Okay, so that's also contributed to this huge correction, which is why it's on such a big discount right now, as well as the entire meme coin market and the entire market in general having a pullback. Okay, and right now it's coming back to these area of support right here. If we go all the way back to the beginning back here, after this pump, there was a lot of trading activity in this area, and then over here it came out and bottomed out around this level, and over here it bottomed out with a wick around this level. Okay, so this area of support has gotten stronger each time, and now we come back down to this level of support again. So if Bitcoin takes a big dump, then obviously we could probably wick down below this, maybe, but I think it's generally going to hold this. It's going to hold this area of support, and I think it's going to continue upwards, right? Because this happens in meme coins all the time, right? You get a big pump, a big dump, a big pump, a big dump, big pump, big dump, big pump, big dump. So now this pump, the next pump you're going to get once we start continuing upwards, it's probably going to be an even bigger pump, and then another dump, right? So yeah, it's just a bit, it's a good return, it's a good risk to reward on PopCat right now at this support level, in my opinion, and I'm taking that bet, which is why I've got some of this. So, and we've got some catalysts, potential catalysts for PopCat, right, which would be Binance and Coinbase listings. Okay, so it's not on Binance and Coinbase spot yet, it is on Binance futures, so that could lead to a spot listing on Binance at some point. And Coinbase are listing a lot of meme coins recently, okay, and I think once the market kicks off again, once meme coins start getting some trading activity a bit more, then you know it's likely that they could list PopCat sooner or later. Especially now it's on discount, Coinbase could be, you know, Coinbase could decide to buy some PopCat and then list it. So yeah, we've got those catalysts as well. Yeah, I think it's it could easily go back to its all-time high, and then in the bull run it could even, in the peak of the bull run, it could go a lot higher, right? So I'd probably take out some profits up to the all-time high, which is basically a 10x. It's looking like a pretty easy 10x in my opinion. So yeah, it just looks, you could easily go back up to here again. I don't see why not, so long as the market takes off again, right? And you know, in the peak of the bull run, if coins absolutely explode, then I think PopCat could go to 10-20 billion, and if it goes to 20 billion, that's 100x on your money. So Coinbase is, I mean, PopCat is currently a 200 or 226 million market cap, so 100x would take this to around about $22 billion in market cap, right? Which is probably going to happen to a lot of coins in the peak of the bull run, because Dogecoin is currently sitting at 40 billion, Shiba's at 10 billion, Pepe's at 5 billion. If we say Pepe's going to go to 50 billion or something like that, then you know, some of these other coins down here could easily go to 20 billion, 10, 20, 30 billion. And if PopCat's like one of the leading cat coins, then yeah, you can kind of this list and do 100x in the peak of the bull run. So that's a pretty good return on your investment, right? If you've got $100 in there for a moon bag, because obviously, like I said, my plan is to take out some profits before this all-time high here. But let's say you've got $100 in a moon bag, then 100x on that would be 10 grand, right? Or if you've got $1,000, if you decide to leave $1,000 in for 100x, then that's 100 grand right there, right? So yeah, this is looking like a pretty good bet right now. So that's why I bought PopCat. So yeah, there you go, PopCat. Yeah, and drop a like if you like the video, and subscribe to keep up with my future videos. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.